slide up.
Back in the days, my cousin had a Jetta. Pockets on lactose, had no cheddar. Few things changed, living way better. Me and my gang.
Alright, so this is the first match of the NAGA in San Diego. It's the expert division, 160 to 169. The first match, the dude already had a match with the first two because it was a round robin. So we end up all having matches with each other. Whoever has the best record wins the whole tournament. And yeah, this is the first dude. And the second dude I have a match with had a match with this guy already. I don't remember their names, but I hit a clean slide by straight to a double leg. I don't get the points for this takedown just because it's out of bounds. I only get 1 point for the takedown. And off of here, I opt to pull guard because I start to realize that I can kind of do what I want on the feet, but I want to control the pace of the match and start attacking already by pulling guard. So then I start looking for my underhooks and overhooks just so that way I can start attacking with my closed guard, with my Williams or my rubber guard. I managed to get the overhook, so I start going for Williams guard by underhooking my leg over his shoulder and cranking his face away, trying to expose the armbar or the triangle. He does a good job of recentering off every single time and being able to stop my attacks with that. So then I start looking to isolate an arm, maybe get an arm crunch or a sweep just by trying to get an underhook again and isolating each arm by itself, or possibly the head also and just getting a triangle off of that. But not gonna lie, this dude was pretty fucking good. So he knew what he was doing, he knew how to stay away from danger, how to square off and keep his elbows tight. I managed to get fully into rubber guard here, and I'm trying to keep his posture down by holding on real tight. Maybe opening up a dead orchard so I can get like a double arm bar or just a full dead orchard finish. I try to pump through here by punching his neck. He pulls out both arms, I'm pretty sure, or he just stops all the way back through to get out of it. But yeah, I lose that right arm, and he's able to almost pass my guard off of that. He sits down, and I wrestle up just so that way he doesn't score on me. And I keep going with my feet just so that way I dictate the pace on my own terms. I'm not wanting him just to start to get control of the match and starting to put to the pace or change the pace of the match any ways that he wants. Every time he shoots, to try to sprawl and get a guillotine just to get a submission attempt, but he walks out of bounds. And I'm given a submission attempt, so they give me 2 points. Takes a deep shot, but I'm able to sprawl. Off of that, I try to get good connection and try to set up my body lock passing, but he manages to get a good crunch on my arm, and I'm able to slip out before it gets really bad. I know that I have one leg in front of me, so I'm trying to stack both my legs to be on this leg to get a 2-on-1 connection and keep his heel to his butt and finish off this body lock pass. But he does a good job of trying to crank my arm, honestly. So then I see that I can start to walk over his like near side leg, which would be the right side. I'm not able to, so then I opt to stand up because he keeps going for the arm crunch, and I just don't want to deal with that anymore. Pummel my legs through so I can get a good base, hit a heavy headquarters straight to a knee slice with that underhook. If I don't have that underhook when I go to headquarters, I'm not going to hit that pass. Once I get here, I settle just so that way I can make sure I can get the points and he doesn't squirm away. Once I get the points, I start to see this arm bar start to open up. I am extending the arm, but he turns all the way to wrestle, so then I stick to the front head situation. I switch between a combination of the guillotine and trying to go between different types of anaconda and darces. Tries to stand up, and I need to keep him on his butt. He walks all the way out of bounds, so then we reset. Pin one side just to get like a tacket style pass straight to north-south. That pass honestly is super effective, and it's like low risk, high reward. Every time I go for it, worst case scenario, we end up in north-south, and it's an easy pass off of the north-south. But pretty sure he ends up tapping here. Honestly, if he was not going to tap, the way I was squeezing on this thing, I almost shit myself, bro. I'm not going to lie. I told Robert, another dude on our team that was competing, that was like, I had to take it up before the match. Once I grabbed that guillotine, I started squeezing. I almost felt that come out, I'm not going to lie.
Let's go. Yeah, good shit, buddy.
How do you like my analyzer? It tells the ingredients of whatever I put into it.
Seaweed, 50% sea, 50% weed.
Alright, so this is the second match. This guy had a match with the first dude before my first match, so he's had one match break, and I just went right after. So we're going. I get a quick little guillotine, like ninja choke, almost out of bounds, so I turn him back in to make sure I get the points for the submission attempt. I saw he was pretty good wrestling, so honestly I was kind of timid engaging the wrestling. I don't know why. So I opt to pull guard right away when I'm safe with the connection, trying to make him pass my guard so I can get a submission or something, or a sweep at least, to get my points going. Tries to get a double underpass, but I do a good job at trying to get my hips free and inverting so that way I can keep escaping and keep my guard in front of me. I attempt the no-arm triangle. It doesn't really work. It just gets him to back off away from me in order to retain my guard. It's still a lot of times why I do that submission, because it honestly helps. The threat of the submission kind of gets him away a little bit just so you can get your guard back. But this guy was doing some crazy shit, I'm not going to lie. He's just jumping around. Didn't really seem like he knew what to do, to be honest, to pass the guard. But he almost gets a body lock. I'm able to frame away and hip heist out just so that way I can get my guard back. I almost get a triangle off of that escape, honestly. That would have been kind of cool. But honestly, I think we end up here for a while. He's just stuck in my guard and cannot pass my guard. So I keep just trying to throw off attacks and attacks and attacks just to finish the match, honestly, from here. Either trying to sweep or just trying to get a triangle, arm bar. Maybe even a leg lock if he just overcommits to running away. I get my overhook again, so I see that I can get to Williams guard. I make my connection with my hands, and he's able to stand up out of it. I hook the leg preemptively just in case if he stands up, but I'm using this as a way to start entering K guard pretty naturally. I just drop my knee when he extends too far away, and I can go for his leg like I said when he tries to run away. So I have the head to try to sell it like I want to keep him close. Starts to push away. When I feel at the right time, I let go, and I just shoot straight for my K guard there for his leg. And as I see him try to counter that, I let go, and I shoot back straight for the triangle. In real time, I shoot, then repop the triangle. Underhook the leg so he can't slam or run away. And then also it kind of helps the next part. It keeps him cradled up, and they can't really run away. But yeah, that was a match. Thanks, bro, for the match. Deuces.
Good job, boys.
Lactose had no cheddar. A few things changed, living way better. Me and my gang, I'm gonna be rich forever. Oh, promise my mama I'll buy her a car and a house just to match me. Oh, promise my brother I show him the money he wouldn't see trapping. No, I'm mad at the reach of you haters. I'm sorry, can't see you reacting. No, they be ducking like Daffy. Walk in the bank every time I be laughing. No, ooh, was broke with the bros. We grew up like dogs. Thank God for the boys.
We got oil for you. The illegal shit.